Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Senior Fit. I hope you're all having a great morning. You'll see that I have some equipment down here. Definitely we're going to use dumbbells if you have them, or some form of resistance for weight. If you have these handles, you can use these. We can also interchange them with the dumbbells. So anytime we're using one or the other, they are interchangeable. Just work with whatever you have at home. There will be a time where I'm using the bands or the sliders. The slider, if you're working on carpet and you don't have these at home, you can try using a paper plate, a plastic plate, something that will slide easily. If you're on a wood floor or a tile floor, a little kitchen towel, a washcloth, something under your foot, that'll help it slide easier. Or if you're wearing socks and no shoes, although I do recommend shoes, helps with balance and things like that. Safety as well in case you drop a dumbbell. Definitely use shoes, but towel, paper towel, something to slide on your floor, plate, on carpet, and then a little ball. Again, the ball optional. You can just use your arms, do the movement, things like that. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to actually come off to the side of my chair and just march a little bit and warm up with some arm circles. And I'll just move my legs however you feel. You can play some music while you listen to me. And we got 45 minutes going today. And reverse. Good. Now we're going to step forward, raise our arms up, and then step back with the right leg. Right leg forward and back. Just warming up, getting the blood flow. Don't have to go too fast. We're not doing any reps, we're just going until I feel like I'm getting warmed up and loose. One more this side, then we're going to switch. Let's march again, core tight. Get those abs starting to warm up. I can feel them tightening up as I squeeze my core, draw my belly button in. And now we're going to step forward, left leg. Forward and back. Keep going, a few more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, I'm going to grab my ball. Again, if you don't have the ball, use a pillow, use something lightweight at home that you can use. And we're going to just go around to the left side and keep the feet moving. We're going to reverse directions now to the right. Core tight as I'm doing this, standing up tall. I can feel my belly button drawing into my spine. Keep those feet moving. Good, now we're going to come here, step, and back to the middle. 2 on that side, 2 on the left. Good, back to the right, 1, 2. Left side, 1, 2. Good. Right side, 1, 2. Left side, 1, and 2. All right, I'm going to stand now, step and press. I'm going to step to the right, press the ball. I'm squeezing the ball, engaging my upper chest muscles. And I'm going to step, press to the right, step, press to the left. To the right, to the left. Squeeze that ball, feel your muscles engage. Good. Keep going. We'll be here for a little bit, 20 more seconds. Squeeze and push, squeeze and push. Little lunge to the side with the legs. Good, 10 more seconds. Squeeze and press, 1 more left. Good, and we march. We're gonna take a low stance. Horse stance is what I call it. Sit back on your heels, tighten your glutes. And we're going around the world, figure 8s. Good. Passing through the legs. Keep going, I'll let you know when to reverse directions. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and reverse. Core tight, legs down, get low. Feel those leg muscles warming up in this stance. Good, come on up. I felt them warm up, I hope you did. All right, last one with the ball. We're gonna start up. We're just gonna go down, step to the right, up, step to the left. Pass the ball up overhead. Good, keep going. One more to the left, down, back up to the middle, and we bring it back and march. I'm gonna set the ball down, keep marching. All right, I'm gonna sit. We're gonna start with core today. Now that we're nice and warmed up, so we're gonna get these out of the way. And what we're gonna do here is start a little bit halfway. You don't wanna do these leaning up against the back of your chair. You wanna support your core yourself, not having your chair do it. So I'm in the middle of my seat, holding onto the edge, and we're gonna pull the knees up. Good. 2, 3, 4. Core tight, hold on to the seat. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead, tap those toes. And my next set, I'm going to put the ball between my legs. If you have a ball or pillow, you can do that. What that's going to do is give you a little bit of resistance, and you'll feel it a little bit in your legs, which is not a bad thing. It helps strengthen your quads without any impact. So, put the ball between the knees, squeeze, and we're going up 15 times. Ready? And 1, 2, core tight, doing a form check. 3, 4, that's 5. Keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Get rid of that ball. Tap the legs. Now we're going to come up. We're going to do some crossover. So again, I'm sitting up. Back is straight. Core is tight. We're going to bring our arms up and cross over. 1, 2, 3. We're doing 20 total. 10 per side. 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to tap my feet again, just extending my heels out. Good. Stretch those hip flexors. 10 more seconds like this. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's do those crossovers again. We're going to do 10 on each side now without alternating. So let's start right elbow to left knee. Sit up tall. As you bring your knee up, exhale. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 10. Good. Left leg down and bring the right up. 1. See how I'm exhaling? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Let's stand, stretch our hips for a second. We're going to do a little bit of leg stuff now, again seated. Then we'll stand and we'll work our way from top to bottom. So now we're stretching, we're letting these relax just a second before we do this next exercise. And again, now same thing, we're going to keep in the middle of our seat, holding onto the sides for support. Straight right leg down. We're crossing the left knee. We want this left leg nice and relaxed. Rest it kind of right below your right knee, upper shin area. Straight right leg. Hold onto your seat. And we're going to lift the right leg up, keeping it as straight as possible. You don't have to lift it as high as I am. Lift it as high as you can. And keep your core tight. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're going to 15 on this first set. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 5 more. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, that's 1. Good job. Let's switch legs. Left leg straight, right leg crossed over and relaxed. And core tight. Pull up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 10 more. 8, 7, 6. You should be feeling it right here in the top part of your leg. 4, 3, 2, that's 1. Good. I'm going to stand up, turn my fans on, stay in your seat. I'm going to come right back for a second set. Good job. All right. See, 10 minutes in, I'm already working up a sweat. Let's start with our right leg again. Straight right leg, left leg crossed over, and let's finish with 12. If you have to take a little rest, pause, rest a couple seconds, and then start back up and finish your set. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, it's a burner. It seems kind of like it's not that tough of an exercise, but it sneaks up on you, and if you do it effectively, you will feel it in those quads. Maybe even your core if you're lucky. All right, here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, working the left leg. 3, that's 8, 9, and 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. I'm going to take a sip of water. You can take a water break, 10 seconds, and then go ahead and grab your dumbbells. Okay. We're going to start with just a little bit of shoulders. So what we're going to do first are lateral raises. Both arms together, sets of 12 on these ones with the weights. If you want to push out an extra 3, you can go for it. All right, ready? Straight arms, soft bend in the elbows, and up to the top of the shoulders, back down. That's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 2 more. 1 and 2. Great job. Go ahead and march. Rest your arms. And we're going to do a second set after we rest a couple minutes. Just kidding, a couple seconds. All right, we're going to alternate now, doing 20 total. So we're going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, halfway there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you have pesky shoulders and those bother your shoulders, do a weight that's light enough and slow the motion down so that you can focus on squeezing the muscle and controlling the muscle so that your joint is a little bit more supported. A little bit of clicking, that's normal. Most people get it from wear and tear. It happens. If you get sharp pains, lighten your weight or do them without weight, and always do them safely. I'm going to scooch my chair back just a touch. And now let's go to the front. We're doing front raises. So again, relatively straight arms, and we're coming up, rotating our palm up towards the ceiling and back down. We're supinating up and down. We're focusing on squeezing our upper chest and lowering the weights back down safely. 5, 5, 6, 6, 8, 8. 4 more each side. 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Good. Keep those feet moving while you rest your shoulders, rest your chest. Next set, we do them both together 15 times. So again, with the weight, if you have to adjust or do it without after doing that first set, make your adjustment, do them safely yet effectively. All right, palms up. We're gonna keep them palms up the whole way. And 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead, relax your neck. If you felt a little bit tight in your trap, just means that those are very dominant muscles. They like to come into play when other things get tired. That's normal. That's fine. All right, we're going to go down now towards our back and our triceps. So what we're going to actually do, and you're all very familiar with this, we're going to do some double rows. So we're just going to pull up to the side just like that, elbows in tight. We're going to superset our rows with our tricep kickbacks. 2. Good, this is 8, 9, 10. One more. Good, that's 12. Stay in that position now and kick back. Both dumbbells together, elbows in tight by your side. Ready, in 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 8. Good. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Set those dumbbells down. Let your arms relax for a minute and march. 10-second march here. Relax your arms, move them around. 5 more seconds. Great job. Okay, pick those dumbbells back up. And I'll give you a different view. So now again, let's start with our triceps this time. We're going to alternate. We're actually going to go for a little bit of time here. So we're going to do 15 on each side. So we're going to alternate. So let's start with our left side. 1, go to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, count to 30. 6, 10, third of the way there. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job, keep it up. 10 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Good. Come on up. Relax your back for a second. We're going to do the same thing with our rows. 15 on each side, not alternating. We'll start with the left side. And we're going to actually go against our chair now. Left leg back, leaning up against the chair. And we're going to pull up just like this. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 15. Come on up. Relax your back for a second. Give it a stretch if you need to. Get back down into position. Right leg back. Back flat. Arm down and pull that right arm up. 1, 2, 3. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to move down to our legs. So we're going to start with just a little bit of the sliders here. Again, if you don't have a slider, you can use a towel, paper towel, something that's just going to help your foot move onto whatever surface you're on. Don't put a lot of pressure on it. Just gently place your toe and the ball of your foot onto the slider. And we're going to lower our right leg, bending, chest up, and we're going to come up just like that. 3, 4, you can hold onto your chair if you need to for balance. 7, 8, we're bracing this right hip. This is the one that's working as the leg slides out. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's switch sides. Left leg now. I have kind of a rehab knee here, so you might notice that I'm going to favor this one a little bit until I test the waters. You should do the same if you have a bad knee. 1, good, feels good. 2, 3. Put the weight on your heel. Use this gluteus. Use your buns. Use that muscle to brace your leg and control it. That will take pressure off of your joint. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on up and rest. I'm going to grab a sip of water. You can do the same. 10-second break. We'll come back and finish our sliders. Okay. Starting with the left toe on the slider. We're going to do this again. We're going to do multi-direction now. So we're going to go side, middle, back. So again, if you have to come to your chair for balance and support, go ahead and do so. We're going to start our set now, okay? Side, middle, back. Side, middle, back. That's 2. Here's 5. Good. 6. 7. Back. Side. Middle. Back. Good. Side. Middle. Back. One more. That's 10. Side. Middle. Back. Good. Let's switch sides. Come on up a little bit so you can see me. Ready? So again, side, middle, back. Side, middle, back. Good job. Keep going. Four more. Side, middle, back. Good, keep going. 2 more. Last one, side, middle, back. Great job. Okay, we're gonna do some calf raises. I'm gonna hold on to my dumbbells for a little bit of resistance. And we're gonna do single leg calf raises. So this might sound a little bit weird. How do you stand and do single? What you do is you stand onto your left toe and you stay on your left toe, so that when you come up onto your right, that's the only one moving. Notice I didn't do anything with my left side. It stayed right where it is. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Let's start our count now. If you don't want to hold on to dumbbells and you need your chair, totally fine. Let's get ready. We're doing 15. Ready, in 1, 2. Core tight. Keep your muscles tight. 5, 6, 7. Here's 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. That's 1. Good job. Go ahead, march that off for a little bit. Shake it out. And we're going to the left side now, up onto the right toe. Still holding onto my dumbbells. Set them down if you have to. Ready, and 1. Up on the left. 2. We're not doing this quickly. We're coming up, we're feeling that muscle engage, and then we're coming back down. It's not a quick up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and that's 1. Great job. Go ahead, kick them, shake them off. Next one, we're going to do both legs together and incorporate a bicep curl into an overhead press. Okay, so both legs together, hip width apart. We're going to curl up and then come onto our toes. Good. Up. Five, good. Notice I'm taking my time, doing it safely, slowly and methodically. I want to feel each muscle engage. Up and squeeze. Push with the shoulders, up onto the toes. You can feel it. I think that's about 10 here. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's rest those shoulders. We're going to start back up now with our bands. We're going to do a little bit of band work. Keep using your dumbbells if you want. However, if you have any tubing, go ahead and use this. Otherwise, just swap this out and keep using your dumbbells. We will be doing different movements. So what I will have you do now, grab a sip of water before we start, and then have a seat in your chair. Keeping my feet moving. We've worked hard to get our heart rate up. I want to keep it up. I don't want to rest for too long. So now we're going to work our rear delts, back of the shoulders. You should be familiar with this from other classes if you have taken them. But again, it's very simple. So with the dumbbells, you would do the same movement. Just keep your arms down. Kind of keep your hands level with your chest. Looking to the side to make sure that it was. And you're going to push out like this. So this is that one, if you're using the tubing. And now just quickly, if you're using dumbbells, again, you can either do them just like this, or if that's too much, you can bend forward and raise your arms like this to get your rear delts a little bit more effectively. Okay, I'm going back to tubing. You have your options. So let's go ahead and get started 12 times. Shoulders down and relaxed, hands level with your chest. Ready, and 1, 2, 5, 6. We're not going any further back than our shoulders. 8, good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You'll notice I'm looking to the side. I'm just making sure that my hands stay in the correct position. If you start to feel it in your shoulders and in your traps up top and your neck, you want to make sure that you check the positioning of your hands. If you don't have a mirror to look in, just look. If your hands are up here, lower them down. We don't want our shoulders creeping up to our ears and causing us to shrug. So you have your band. I'm going to switch now and do it with the dumbbells for people at home to watch me do them with dumbbells for one set. We have to keep it fair, right? So I'm going to choose to do these ones bent over. If you're using the tubing, do them just like we did before. We're going to 15 here. Ready? And 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Definitely felt those ones, that second set. If you're using tubing, the beauty is you can lighten your load if it gets to be too much and you find your form starts to go. You can give yourself more slack, ease up on the tension, and that makes it easier so that you can safely perform the rest of the exercise. Now we're going to do a little bit of overhead shoulder. Again, if you have shoulder problems and you don't want to use resistance, just do the movement and you can focus on mobility instead. So this is the movement we're doing. If you're not using weight, focus on this. This is all that we need to do, slow and controlled. Otherwise, I'm going to hold on to the tubing and I'm going to hold the handle and then rotate my palm so it's neutral. That means it's facing in towards my body. And again, I'm going to press up, check my tension. Feels good. If it's not, adjust it tighter, looser, whatever you need to do. 12 each side, slow and controlled. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. We're using our upper chest and our shoulder to drive that arm up. Halfway there. 7, 8. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Now adjust. Go to the other side. Pull that through. And then hold onto your handle. Rotate your hand. You can use your dumbbells. Again, neutral grip if you're using dumbbells and not tubing, or without the weights. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. We're going to 12. 2 more. 11 and 12. Good job. Okay, I'm giving them a break while I rest. I'm keeping my feet moving. I'm tapping my toes. I'm getting ready. We're going back to the right side. Again, make your adjustments. Weight, no weight. The choice is yours for the second set. We're going to 12 again. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Keep going. 9. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. I know we've done a lot of shoulders. They're probably tired, but little upper body strength is not a bad thing. So just keep pushing through it so long as you're not getting sharp shooting pains and you have muscular fatigue. That is a good shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll notice I made a slight adjustment on that left side. It wasn't feeling too hot, so I let it go just a little bit and it made the difference so I could finish my set. So again, now that we've done that, we're gonna work a little bit more chest since it's already a little bit activated. So grab your handles. You're gonna wrap them around just a smidge and then we're going around to the back. If you're using dumbbells, just do the movement. You can sit back against your chair now. Just make sure that your chest is up, your core is tight. Ready, and we're bringing them forward. So again, dumbbells, you can do the exact same movement, or you can do it without the weight if your arms are too tired. That's 5. Hands shoulder height. 2 more. 2 and 1. Great job. Bring them in, relax, make your adjustments if you're tired. Bring them in, give yourself more slack. Chest up, keep your feet moving while you rest. 5 more seconds. Keep those toes dancing. Arms out wide, ready to start. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Big bear hugs. That's 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, so next for our quads, we're going to do these seated. I'm going to use the band. If you don't have a band, you can still do these. You're going to just do the movement a little bit more methodically by really focusing on the squeeze, and you're going to kick out 1 just like that. You can probably do this if you have this tubing at home. Well, let's see. I'll give you a little tester. So I'm going to keep my leg here, and I'm going to kick out. Totally acceptable. You're going to want a decent amount of tension on this. Make sure that it's in the middle of your foot, just like that. And I'm really pulling to make sure that that tubing is stable. And I'm kicking out, just like that. That's an alternative, okay? Go ahead, get your tubing if you haven't already while I was explaining, around the ankles. So now we have a couple different methods to this one. And if you do this with this tubing, a band around your ankles, you want to keep the tension on it so that it doesn't slip around. I like to tell people, keep the leg that you're not working, put your heel against your chair. That's going to ensure that you have a decent amount of tension, and then this one stays in line with your body. Good, form check, and we're kicking out for 1, 2, 3. Pointing out with the toe. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. And my apologies if I'm talking and counting wrong, but you're still going to do it with me. So it's a little bit hard to multitask this much. I need somebody counting behind me. You know trainers can't count reps. All right, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Tapping my toes. I'm resting. We're doing them again. We are going to start on the leg we just finished so that it's not always the tired leg starting last. Okay, keep going. Tap those toes. Move them around. Let them rest just a bit. Okay, right leg back. Again, we're working with the left leg first. on this set. So I'm gonna give a little bit more tension so I can really burn out those quads. Focus on the squeeze, ready, and 1, 2, point that toe, flex the quad, 3, and 4, 3, 2, that's 1. Great job. Left leg back onto the chair. Ready, and right leg for 12. 1, 2, if the band slips, just fix it. Jump right back in. 4, 5, squeeze. Doesn't feel very good in your knees. I think this is 8 for the last 4. Hold on, put a little pressure. 3, 2, 1. Sometimes just a little bit of a pressure on the kneecap will help it feel a little bit more stable. Keep it into place if it's a little shifty, a little creaky, and just make it feel better. So now I'm going to keep this around. If you have the tubing, again, you can just step on it like this when we do this exercise. Otherwise, I'm going to keep the band around my ankles. But again, all we're doing, we're going to work our medius now, and we're going to step out just like this. So I'm going to set these down so I can do them safely. And this is what we're doing, slight bend in the knees. We're gonna go sideways for our first set. Good job. Keep that bend in the legs. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, come on up, shake those off. Then we'll assume the correct position again, bend in the knees, legs wide, tap out with the left. You control how easy or hard these are. You're in control of this weight when you have the bands. That's the beauty of them. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We're going to do multi-direction ones, so I'm going to step to the side of my chair. You can hold on to the back of your chair if you have to for balance. Otherwise, I'm going to be to the side of it. Let me move this safely out of the way. And you should do the same. Make sure that all your equipment is away from you when you're doing these exercises. So we're starting with the left leg, slight right bend. You'll feel it here as well. We're going to go forward, middle, back, just like we did with the sliders, but you're going to feel more resistance this time. Hip stabilization. This is 3, 4. Now when you go back, focus on the glute when you come backwards. 2 more, we're going to 8. That's 7 and 8. Good, shake that off. Step away from your chair if you're too close to it. Again, slight bend. Out to the side, 1, 2, squeeze the glute. 3, 2 more. 7, 7, 8, 8. Great job. Okay, a little bit more. Last one with the bands, and then we're going to start a little bit more core and cool down. So I'm going to hold on here. We're going to do straight leg raises. I'm going to start with my right heel. You can look here in front of my left toe, and just a very small movement. You might have to hold on to your chair for balance, and I'm just pointing my toe and lifting the leg. We're strengthening our hip flexors as well as our quads here. So you want to do this toe pointed, look forward and up. Good, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, this left hip, it's stabilizing. You'll feel it. It's not a bad thing. 4, 3, 2, 1. While I'm switching, if you want to try this without holding onto your chair, finding a focal point is crucial. You want to look neutral and forward. You don't want to look down or at anything that's moving and that could distract you from your focus. So again, heel in front of my right toe, chest up, focal point forward, toe pointed, ready, and 12 times. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, more. 3, 2, that's 1. Great job. You can definitely feel those in various places. Do the best that you can. If you're not using bands, still doing this the same way for range of motion and just a slow, controlled flexing of the quad, you'll still feel the muscle and you will still engage them, I promise you. So, now that you can see the form, I'm going to stand facing you. Right leg first, toe pointed, and 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1, 2. Great job. Okay, shake those off. It's a burner, I know. Somehow I find those areas that we haven't felt muscles in for a while. Okay, ready? And toes pointed, chest up, core tight. 2, 3, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Great job. Let's get that band off. Woo. Okay, a little bit more core. We're going to stand. Keep marching. Let's grab a drink. Keep your feet moving. One more set, some really good core. Okay. We are going to pivot and go a little low, just like this, working on balance and control. So we're pivoting to the left as we bring the knee up towards us, down, and then back up to standing. Balance, slow and controlled. Once you're comfortable with it, get low. This is 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Keep those moving. Core was tight the whole way through. I was exhaling as I was rotating and pivoting, inhaling as I was coming up. So as you exhale, you feel those muscles contract. That's what we want. Okay, ready for the right leg. Left might be a little bit tougher to balance. Go slowly. Ready and pivot. 1. Good. 6. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's march. Let's cool it down. Great job, guys. I gave you some new stuff, some old stuff, and a little in between. So we march, slowly cooling down. Arms up. Good. Keep going. 1 more. Up. We're going to stand up tall for a second, then exhale, swan dive forward, straight legs. Keep them straight, straight, straight. And you're going to hang out here for just a couple seconds. Enjoy, and I'll let you know when to come up. Focus on your breathing, and as you exhale, just increase your stretch a little bit more. Straight legs. I just looked, mine weren't straight, so I straightened them out. Good, now I'm going to slowly bend them, and I'm going to inhale up, rounding my back, stretching. Good, chin down to your chest, rolling my shoulders back. Good. We did a lot of upper body, so we really want to stretch these. Now I'm going to take my right arm. We're going to stretch this whole area right here, especially with all the stuff that we did. So I'm going to grab my wrist with my left hand, chin down on my chest, and I'm pulling, pulling, pulling on that right arm. And I'm just breathing and holding, enjoying the stretch. Force those fingertips down. And now bring your ear to your left shoulder. Pull that wrist. You can see this stretch on me. I hope you're getting as effective as I am. Good. Now we're going to go to the left side. And while you're stretching, make sure that you're breathing. The quickest way to get dizzy and lightheaded is to hold your breath while you're stretching. All that blood flow and oxygen is going to those muscles. We want it to continue to go to our heads as well. So please breathe. Right arm, holding on to the left, grip that left wrist. And now my right ear is down to my right shoulder and I'm pulling. Chin down. Breathe. Good. And now I'm coming back to neutral. Good. I'm going to come up now. Palms up. We're going to open up our chest. So we're going to exhale, arms back, chest up high. Make those arms straight, palms up to the ceiling. Push them back, chest up high. Breathe and relax. Good. Bring them back to neutral. Have a seat in your chair. Let's stretch our hips real quick. All right, so we're going to bring our right leg up. Hug it tight across our chest. As high as you can. Not as high as me, but as high as you are able to. Don't force it. So we're looking for a medius stretch right here, a little bit in the back of the glute, depends on where you're the tightest. And we're just pulling that shoulder and our knees together on the opposite sides. And I'm just gonna hang out here 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, good stretch. Let's go down, I didn't want that one to end. Pull that left knee up now to the right chest, right shoulder. Bring them together as much as you can. And we're breathing.